Hi friends, I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. I wanted to share another message with you, and I want to talk about there being enough room for you. I want to remind you that no matter what it is that you want to do or what kind of change you want to make in the world, what kind of impact you want to have, there's room for you. The reason why I say that and the reason why I want to remind you of that is oftentimes we'll stop from taking the action that we really want or really need to take because we feel like, why would any of our stuff matter? We're just beginning, and there's a lot of people out there doing exactly what we want to do, and they're doing it so much better. So why would what we do make any difference in the world? And the reality is, it does make a difference. What you do, hi Joan, thank you for joining. Your experience in this life, your knowledge in this life, your energy, everything that you bring into this world is very different from the next person. And so even though there are other people doing what you want to do who are really, really good at it, they started where you are in a different way, but they started somewhere and they had to start to get to where they are. So even if you're struggling with, I'm not that good, or I don't know that much yet, there are people looking to you to get that help or that service, because a lot of people just need someone to lead them to that next step, not necessarily to make those giant leaps, because in order to find success, we have to take those little steps. We have to stumble, we have to struggle, and the best way is to follow someone who makes things seem really achievable, who can connect with us in a way that makes us feel like they're humans too. It's really awesome to look to Superman and be like, that's so cool. I can be like him. I can fly. I can save the world. I can have superpowers. That's really awesome and really fun. Or you can look to other millionaires or billionaires or world leaders and say, that's so cool what they do. I hope to make that kind of impact one day. But if you don't start somewhere, if you don't start today, if you don't take that action, you're never gonna get to where they are or even surpass them. And I just want to remind you that there's room for you. It's something that I want to repeat to you over and over and over, because I often, not anymore actually, but I used to think there are so many people hand lettering, or there's so many people marketing, there are so many people in social media and they're so awesome at it. They reach millions. What am I gonna do with like the 5 people that I can help? What difference does it make? Those 5 people I've helped that made a difference in their world. They reached out to me instead of the other gurus or the other experts or whoever it might be, right? Maybe because they connected with the fact that I'm a mom. Maybe they connected with the fact that I'm from Houston. Maybe they connected with the fact that I have black hair and I wear glasses. Whatever the case, I'm different than everyone else out there, and they felt that connection to me. If you don't do what you are called to do, you're missing out on some really great opportunities. You're missing out on helping people who might really need you, that other people cannot possibly help. So I just want to remind you, every day, as long as you're in your field, as long as you're doing what you love, you're going to find people every day that you've never heard of before who are excelling in their craft in that exact sector. Because there are so many people out there doing it and grinding and working really, really, really hard for you to see them, for you to find them. It didn't just happen overnight. It wasn't like they woke up and they were like, I'm gonna get into real estate investing. I'm gonna get into marketing. I'm gonna start a business. I'm going to start a stationery company. I'm going to start making cars. Whatever it is, they didn't just wake up one day and decided they want to do that. They woke up every single day dedicated to what they wanted to do, dedicated to their mission, dedicated to their people, and then one day you found out about them. But that was due to a lot of hard work that they put in, not because all of a sudden things just clicked and it happened. Remind yourself of that. You're going to always find new people in your space who are killing it because they're trying so hard at it. They're working so hard and they are fully dedicated to what they do. You can do the same. You really can. The reality is the only difference between people who have it all and really successful people and people who don't is the fact that the people who have it all, the successful people, they believe that they can do it. They believe that it was meant for them. They believe that they have a mission and they have a purpose in this world to deliver this message, to deliver this purpose, to make this change. If you fully believe that, if you can fully embrace that, you can do the exact same and maybe even better. But you have to believe that you can, and you have to start. Even if it's that one small thing, even if you're just hopping out of bed, fully motivated to dedicate yourself to this. Whatever this is, fully dedicate yourself to it, not just tomorrow, not just the day after, but for the following every single day, full on dedication, no matter what. Because when you get to the point where the people who don't know you finally know you and discover you, you're making that difference in their life. You're helping to inspire them to take that next step. And that in itself is huge. It's huge. And people need you. No matter who you are, what you're doing, you're needed. So I just want you to remember that there's space for you, there's room for you. If you make your presence known, if you fully dedicate yourself to what you want to do, you're going to be recognized, you're going to be found, and you're going to make the change that you want to make. Because everything happens for the person who wants it. Everything happens for the person who dedicates themselves. Everything happens for the person who is willing to put in the work to deliver their message, to deliver their service, to make the change that they feel like is really needed in this world. Whether you think it's big or small, if you don't step up and take that change, make that change, someone else will. And when they do, you're either going to look and say, darn it, that could have been me. Or you're going to say, I'm so glad I'm still going. Because at least I'm a step ahead. Or at least I'm 2 steps ahead. Or at least I'm finally sealing this deal. So today I would encourage you to try. And remember that there's room for you. No matter where you want to be, whatever it is that you want to do, there's room for you. So do it, and then tell me about it. Tell me, share with me and say, Nin, I took the first step, right? Maybe it's telling the first person about what you want to do, no matter how ridiculous you think that dream is. Let me know what it is. There used to be dreams that I would think to myself, how am I ever going to achieve that? That's so insane. There's no way that's going to happen. Like, who am I to make that happen? But I'm so grateful that I no longer feel this way. I'm surrounded by incredible people who support me and fully believe in my mission. And I know that you can do the same. If you can see me, if you can hear me, I know that you can do the same. There's been multiple times in my life that I have felt like I couldn't do it. I couldn't achieve anything. That I don't have what it takes, whether skillfully or knowledge-based, or I don't have the smarts, or I don't have the tools. You don't need any of that. You have exactly what you need to make things happen. And if you don't have it, it's going to come if you just fully believe in it. And I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I hope that some of that resonates with you. I'm glad that that helped you, Joan. You and Gord are totally killing it. I've seen so many people in my community doing so well, and it just makes me so happy. I'm so excited for you guys. I love cheering you on. I love to see you win. And these really are tears of joy. Like, it's just so exciting to see all the possibilities and see you guys do so many cool things that help to inspire me and remind me every day that anything is possible.
Because I've seen your journeys, I've seen you start, and I've seen you struggle. And then I see you overcome it, and it's so empowering, and it's so amazing. It means so much. It takes so much guts to share it with people. It takes so much guts to step out and say, I couldn't do it today, but I'm gonna keep trying. Because this was meant for me. Because I know that there are people that I can help, and I'm fully dedicated to this. I'm gonna do it. It takes a lot, because every day there's gonna be people stopping you. Your own head is going to try to stop you. It's gonna tell you that what you do is not gonna be good enough. What you do is not going to be what's needed. But if you let that stop you, the people who you can help will have to find somebody else. And who knows if that other person can do it as good as you can? Who knows if that other person can make as much of an impact as you can? So take ownership in it and do the best that you can and show up for your dreams. I hope that that helped you. I hope that that served you well on this Saturday afternoon that started as a really rainy day. That is now actually really nice. I complain about Houston heat a lot in the humidity, but today is really nice. You can tell it got a lot nicer. It's still a bit cloudy, but clouds are okay. I'm just waiting for the day when we can sit on them and ride on them and eat them like cotton candy, just not get sticky from sitting on them. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being a part of my tears and my joy. Definitely happy, loving tears. I really love you all so much. If you are in my circle, if you're connected with me in any way whatsoever, if you can see this, if you can hear this, it really means a lot to me. You don't even understand. It means the world for you to be here. I appreciate you too, Denise. Thank you, Leonardo. I'm glad that it resonates. Oh, yeah, Denise, I know it's so cold in Canada, and that's all I can say is it's so cold. I can't actually fathom how it feels because I've never felt a day like that in my entire life. We're definitely not equipped for it here. We don't have the right clothing. We don't have the right tools to be successful with that kind of weather. But I will enjoy the sun for you. I promise. I will soak it in for you, and I will share the goodness. When we see each other, I will let you know how it feels. You can share in this radiance here. You know, take a break with me here. If you want to roll in the grass, let's go. Actually, no, I don't like rolling in the grass because I'm afraid that there will be bugs, and I mean, bugs are okay. That's cool. Just, I don't want bugs all over me. Anyway, all right. We are getting off topic. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. I hope that some of that meant something to you. I encourage you to find that room. Make that space for yourself. Make it and claim it. Take that next step and share with me what it is that you're going to do, because you were put here to make a difference. Big or small, that difference matters. I love you very much. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. Have a great morning, wherever it is that you're watching or when you're watching. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Mwah.